Hello guys, this is Shiraz amazing videos review of the Volvo C40 Recharge, an attractive and comfortable electric SUV that comes with a price. Suitable action's dual motor is quick, stylish, and has many charming interior details. Improper action's small boot, poor visibility, and all that power is only useful in a straight line. Summary: it's inevitable. Volvo will release a coupe-style crossover. This vehicle is undoubtedly necessary for the company to compete with the big three German automakers, Audi, BMW, and Mercedes, to whom the Swedes have historically provided a laid-back alternative. Being exclusively electric, the C40 Recharge may be less inevitable. Given that Volvo anticipates having 50% of its sales come from electric vehicles by 2025 and 100% by 2030, perhaps this shouldn't come as a huge surprise after all. However, by not just putting the XC40's numerous and varied engines, petrol, diesel, hybrid, and electric, into its more elegant sibling, they're undoubtedly willfully losing a few sales. Not to mention that the numbers are strong for a comparatively small crossover. Specifically, 402 horsepower and a £55,000 price tag at the top of the lineup, putting it squarely in the same league as some powerful and well-known plug-in SUVs. Furthermore, the top end is currently only £55,000 because a £7,500 discount is available to buyers who purchase one by March 2024. This is due to the fact that the electric XC40 Recharge will soon be known as the X40 and this thing as the EC40. The C40 comes in two flavors, Recharge and Recharge Twin. For front-wheel drive, the former had a single motor on the front axle. However, an update in 2023 moved the motor to the rear for rear-wheel drive. We're told it's all done for efficiency's sake. In any case, the RWD Recharge now produces 235 horsepower and can accelerate from 0 to 63 miles per hour in 7.3 seconds. Its official range from its 69 kilowatt-hours, of which 67 kilowatt-hours is usable, battery is 302 miles. Then there is the Twin Recharge, 82 kilowatt-hours, 79 kilowatt-hours usable, lithium-ion battery powering two electric motors, one for each axle in the case of AWD, is used here. The power distribution was also changed in 2023. Instead of the previous 50-50 split, the vehicle now produces 402 horsepower and 494 pound-feet of torque from its front motor and 254 horsepower from its rear. Polestar 2s and higher-class 9040 Recharges both have the same powertrain. The WLTP range is 341 miles, and it takes an astonishing 4.7 seconds to go from 0 to 62 miles per hour, and it feels even faster. Like all new Volvos, the top speed is capped at 112 miles per hour. In actuality, simplicity is the foundation of the entire encounter. When you ask Volvo where this car fits in the market, given that the plainly related Polestar 2 occupies a similar space, they use this phrase. The C40 is for people who are tired of getting into a car and finding themselves faced with an overwhelming number of modes and buttons. Volvo even removed the starter button, so all you have to do to start the motors is sit in the driver's seat. Yes, your ass now acts as the spark plug. The entire vehicle is run on a system created in collaboration with Google, though Apple CarPlay is now standard as well. Throughout the years, phone technology has rapidly surpassed that of automobiles, and even Volvo has given in to the exponential rise of people who prefer to mirror their apps rather than use the OS of the carmaker. In order to keep the Google Maps navigation system current, the car receives regular updates in drip form. This includes the ability to determine which nearby electric charging stations are occupied or not. Most of your favorite apps can be downloaded to your car and play your dubious Spotify playlists directly into the powerful Harman Kardon stereo, but you might need to use Bluetooth to send any particularly Apple-sounding music to the speakers. Which, given the price, does seem a little low-tech. The top-spec, twin-motor C40 costs a hefty £54,801, yes, £801, with Volvo's Care program, which includes all necessary maintenance for the 4-year term. That works out to almost £1,000 a month. See the buying tab for additional information. Verdict: 7.10. You can tell that design was given top priority when creating the C40 Recharge. The C40 has a sleek exterior and the tranquil interior atmosphere you would expect from a silent drivetrain Volvo. You can tell that design was given top priority when it was written. There are many thoughtful details, almost all of which have a wholesome, sustainable backstory to support their materials. There will also be complaints, almost all of them standard for an SUV with a slant roof. For the time being, the C40's notable, top-spec dual-motor variant's high price is what makes it unappealing. However, considering that the Škoda Enyaq iV Coupe shares the same sin, you can't really blame Volvo for pricing it higher than £50,000. Although the launch car's high price has been somewhat mitigated by the introduction of more affordable specs, you are still paying a high price for an interior that is largely shared by the less expensive XC40. Sweden already produces a very convincing electric crossover that is priced well under £50,000 if you're looking for something wildly unique where utility takes a backseat. It is known as the Palesta.